I'm gonna have to get the hang of this because I definitely thought I was recording just now and I wasn't. But this is the end of my day, but I'm gonna use this clip as the beginning of the video. So introductions. Hi, I'm Rashida. I am a CNA at a Westchester hospital, and I just want to keep a video record or video log of my experience through this whole COVID-19 pandemic that's going on right now. Hopefully, I don't know, someone might find this helpful or even interesting. If anything, the best benefit from this will be me having the ability to go back in retrospect and look at what my experiences were and my opinions and my feelings, and just keep track of how everything changes, because I'm sure this is going to go by really fast. And so far, it's really cold. So far, it's been an interesting experience. You can feel the tension in the air, but I do not operate under fear. The Bible says that I wasn't given a spirit of fear, but a power of love and of a sound mind. But anyway, I'm gonna get into the video and show you the clip that I took earlier, probably towards the end of my shift in the bathroom. The audio is kind of echoey because of that, but anyway, here it is. Okay, so this is weird, but I want to document my experience. So I am a CNA at a hospital in Westchester. This COVID-19 thing is getting a little bit out of hand. From what I've just found out, I went to lunch and I came back and it feels like the sky came crashing down. So apparently in New York overnight, the amount of cases have doubled, which is to be expected because the more you're testing people, the more you find out who actually has it. So when I came to work this morning, they were telling me, I asked for a mask because there's a shortage. There's been a shortage at least for the last maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks, where people are stealing masks, they're hiding masks, and they're trying to put them where the cameras are. Now the managers have them, so you have to ask for them. I guess because they want to, make sure we have enough for like when we get people who have the virus. So they told me this morning when I asked for a mask, she was telling me, no, at first she didn't want to give it to me because she was saying that I was going to be reprimanded in some kind of way. I guess because, I don't really know why, but she was just basically telling me that I didn't need to wear one. I wanted to wear one anyway, and she gave it to me. All right, cool. So I've spent at least 70% of my day wearing a mask. I took it off to drink my coffee, but I folded it up, whatever. I put it someplace safe without getting it contaminated so that I could put it back on. Because if I had to fight to get one, I don't think she was going to give me another one. Went to lunch, came back. When I was walking back to the building, because I drove out to go get some lunch, I realized that they are setting up a drive-through testing center at my hospital. So I work at a big trauma center in Westchester, New York, because New York is in a state of emergency, but also Westchester is now in a state of emergency. I believe that New Rochelle was like a big pocket of an outbreak. New Rochelle's in Westchester, 15 minutes from where I live. I did hear that a doctor, that's a patient, I know this guy, I've been walking around all day with his music super loud. But I know a doctor that works between here and another hospital in Westchester. I don't want to name any names because I still work here. That he was confirmed to have it because some other doctors or nurses in the hospital were saying that they know the doctor who has it, but he had already been quarantined. I don't know if he spread it in any way here, but we weren't actively implementing anything where every day you have to wear a mask, or they weren't implementing anything. But I took it on myself to say I'm going to wear a mask, and then with having a conversation with another nurse, deciding that I'm going to constantly be wearing gloves, even though I'm washing my hands often. I can take off my gloves, I can wash my hands, but I'm still going to put gloves back on. So yeah, like I was saying, when I was walking back to the hospital from my lunch, I noticed that the tents that I had been seeing for the past week are now being like marked with signs next to them, checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2. And so the sign read, official COVID-19 testing center, well, verified, COVID-19 testing center, have IDs out, keep windows closed, appointment only. And then there's a big tent set up kind of like a drive-through thing, kind of like a car wash, or a big tent with like maybe at least 3 lanes. I guess they're going to be setting it up as like a mobile testing center for people with COVID-19. Coming back into the building from lunch, ironically, now we're required to wear a mask at all times. But because there's such a shortage, we have to sign that we take a mask and we are required to keep that same mask for the entire week. If you go into a room that is droplet precaution, meaning the person might have a flu or whatever the case is, then you, of course, dispose of that mask and then they'll give you another one. But because of the shortage and they want to make sure that the patients have enough and we have enough, we're required to keep one for the entire week. Which I question, how sanitary is that? For them to keep the same mask for the entire week. But I think they said something about putting it in a paper bag so you can store it when you come back. I don't think this is practical. I don't think we're prepared. I'm afloat, so I can be on any floor every day, any day. Luckily enough, most people, I would like to think, are already in the habit of practicing good hygiene skills, but I've seen nurses just in general touch things and patients with their bare hands. And sometimes, just sanitizer and call it a day. Even though I have my opinions on sanitizer, use it, but washing your hands is better. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep track of this and see what my experience is like and see how things continue to change. I don't know what to expect. I do know that now coming into the hospital, before we're allowed to begin working, we have to be, they're gonna check our temperature. I don't know, that's what I was told. But we'll see. This is it's about 5:30. I've been at work since 7. I leave at 7. So I have less than 2 hours left. So I've been working for about 10 hours. And just right before the end of the day is when they made all these big changes. But we'll see. I won't be at work tomorrow, but I'll see how much has changed when I come back. I'm not afraid. I don't operate under fear, but I do believe in being wise and exercising caution. So we'll see. One day at a time. I'm finding it out while y'all finding it out.